Attention passionate Seattle, SEAHAWKS fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle, SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news guys, today we have some intriguing news that's really got Seahawks fans buzzing. The Seattle Seahawks, always known for their strategic moves and relentless pursuit of excellence, have made a new addition to their team's roster that could have significant implications for their upcoming season. And no, I'm not talking about a blockbuster trade or a huge signing. This time, it's a move that might seem small on the surface but carries a lot of potential. The Seahawks have added Khalil Herbert to their practice squad. That's right, Khalil Herbert, the talented running back who's been making waves in the NFL, is now part of the Seahawks family, at least for now, on the practice squad. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Why is this such a big deal? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about adding another player to the roster. It's about what Herbert brings to the table and what it signals about the Seahawks' approach this season. This move shows that Seattle is serious about depth at the running back position. They're not just relying on their current starters, they're always looking for ways to improve, to find those hidden gems that can step up when needed. And Herbert, with his versatile skill set and impressive college career, is someone who could very well turn into a key piece down the line. Khalil Herbert, for those of you who may not be as familiar, had his breakout during his college days at Virginia Tech, showcasing his ability to run with power, agility, and a good sense of vision. When he entered the NFL, he quickly displayed flashes of that talent with the Chicago Bears, showing that he could be a reliable option in the backfield. His style is characterized by a combination of brute strength and quickness, making him a difficult player for defenses to handle. Herbert's ability to run between tackles with force, while also displaying enough agility to make defenders miss, makes him a very intriguing prospect for the Seahawks, especially given their desire to have a flexible, multi-dimensional running game. Adding Herbert to the practice squad isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about building a pipeline of talent. The Seahawks coaching staff will have the chance to work closely with him, help him adapt to their system, and see how he fits into their overall game plan. This kind of environment is crucial for a player like Herbert, who needs to develop consistency and understand the nuances of the NFL game at this level. The practice squad is essentially a testing ground, a staging area where he can learn from veteran players and coaches, refine his skills, and prepare himself for when, and if he gets called up to play in real game situations. This move also speaks volumes about the Seahawks' philosophy. They've always been a team that values competition, resilience, and strategic adaptation. By bringing in a player like Herbert, they're signaling that they're not content with just the status quo. They want to see who can rise to the occasion, who can step into the spotlight when the team needs it most. And that's exactly the kind of mentality that can push a team towards greatness. The NFL is all about depth, and having a talented runner like Herbert ready to go is a smart move, especially as injuries and unforeseen circumstances are part of the game. Now, let's talk about the current state of the Seahawks. They've been building something exciting over the past few seasons, with quarterback Geno Smith leading the charge and a solid defense that's been improving steadily. But the real key to their success lies in their ability to keep evolving, to adapt to the challenges presented by their division rivals and the league at large. The NFC West is fiercely competitive, with teams like the 49ers and Rams always lurking, ready to pounce on any weakness. That's why the Seahawks are doing everything they can to stay ahead, and this addition of Herbert is a testament to their ongoing efforts to enhance their roster depth. Looking at the bigger picture, the Seahawks' running game has been a mixed bag this season. They've had some good moments, but consistency has been an issue. Adding Herbert gives them another option, especially in situations where they need a tough, reliable back to grind out yardage or change the pace of the game. It also opens up possibilities for creative play calling, allowing offensive coordinator Shane Waldron to have more versatility at his disposal. The Seahawks have always valued a balanced attack, and Herbert's presence could help them establish that, especially in close games or when trying to control the clock. But beyond just the X's and O's, this move also has a lot to do with the locker room and the team's culture. Seattle's coaching staff is known for developing talent and creating a competitive environment that pushes everyone to improve. Bringing in a guy like Herbert, even on the practice squad, sends a clear message to the team. They're always looking for ways to get better, and no spot is safe if you're not performing at your best. It also gives the players already on the roster an incentive to elevate their game, knowing that the team is constantly scouting for new talent and trying to strengthen every position. And fans, I know you're eager to see Herbert in action, to see how he'll fit into this Seahawks team that's been steadily building towards something special. The anticipation is high because everyone recognizes that depth and versatility are what can turn a good team into a championship-caliber one. If Herbert continues to develop and adapts well to the Seahawks system, he could become a real weapon down the line, especially during the grueling stretch of the season, where every game counts more than ever. His addition also adds a layer of excitement and hope for the future, as the Seahawks continue to search for those unsung heroes who can step up when it matters most. Now, it's important to highlight that this isn't just about adding a player for now. The NFL is a long season filled with ups and downs, injuries, and unforeseen twists. So having players like Herbert on your practice squad is crucial because it keeps the team flexible and ready for anything. It's about building a resilient, adaptable roster that can respond to whatever challenges come their way. And the Seahawks, with their history of smart roster management and a deep scouting network, are showing once again that they're committed to that philosophy. As we look ahead, fans are naturally excited to see how Herbert will develop. Will he get a shot during the season? Could he become a key contributor in some of the upcoming games? Those are questions only time will answer, but what we do know is that the Seahawks are clearly putting themselves in a position to succeed, not just for this season, but for the long haul. They're investing in talent, in competition, and in their future. That's the kind of mindset that has made the Seahawks a perennial contender over the years, and it's exactly what they need to keep pushing towards another Super Bowl appearance. So, for all of you passionate Seahawks fans out there, keep your eyes peeled. The addition of Khalil Herbert might seem like a small move, but in the NFL, sometimes it's those small moves that make the biggest difference. Remember, this is a team that's always looking for ways to get better, to find that extra edge. And with Herbert now part of the fold, even if just on the practice squad, the Seahawks are sending a message to their rivals. They're not done yet. They're still hunting for greatness, still fighting for every inch on that field, and still dreaming of a new Super Bowl run. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUB algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And so folks, that's the latest update from the Seahawks camp. The addition of Khalil Herbert to the practice squad might not be the flashiest headline right now, but it's a strategic move that could pay dividends later in the season. It's about building depth, about having options, and about making sure that every position is as competitive as possible. Seahawks are once again demonstrating their commitment to excellence, to competing at the highest level, and to giving themselves the best chance to succeed. Looking at the bigger picture, this move also underscores the importance of player development and roster management in today's NFL. Teams like the Seahawks, who have a rich history of finding diamonds in the rough, know that sometimes the difference between a good season and a great one comes down to those hidden pieces that can step up when called upon. Khalil Herbert's journey is still unfolding, but his addition to the practice squad is a promising sign that Seattle sees potential in him. Whether he becomes a key contributor this season or the next, his presence adds a new layer of excitement for fans eager to see fresh talent emerge. The Seahawks are in a unique position right now. They've got a talented core, a passionate fan base, and a coaching staff that's proven to be among the best at developing players and game planning for success. With Herbert on board, they're sending a message that they're not resting on their laurels, that they're always looking for ways to improve, to sharpen their tools, and to stay ahead of their division rivals. It's this kind of strategic thinking that has kept Seattle competitive through the years, and that continues to fuel their aspirations of reaching another Super Bowl. And let's not forget, the NFL season is a long, grueling journey. Injuries happen, unexpected performances emerge, and every team needs a deep roster to navigate the ups and downs. Having a player like Khalil Herbert ready to step in if needed is a significant advantage. It provides peace of mind to the coaching staff and confidence to the players, knowing that they have capable backups and talent waiting in the wings. This is how teams build resilience, how they stay in the hunt even when adversity strikes. Now, for the fans watching, I know the curiosity is building. Will Herbert get a chance to show what he can do in a game? Can he become a spark that ignites the Seahawks' running game? Those are questions that will be answered soon enough, but what's clear is that the Seahawks are setting the stage for future success. They're building a roster that's not just good enough for now, but is capable of growing, adapting, and overcoming the challenges that lie ahead. As we continue to follow the Seahawks this season, one thing is certain. The team's front office and coaching staff are leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of excellence. Every move is calculated, every addition deliberate, and Khalil Herbert's arrival is just another piece of that puzzle. The Seahawks have always been a team that values grit, talent, and strategic thinking, and this move reflects all of that. It's about long-term vision, about staying competitive, and about giving their fans hope that another Super Bowl isn't just a dream but a real possibility. So, Seahawks fans, keep that excitement alive. The season is still unfolding, and the addition of Herbert might just be the beginning of something bigger. Whether he plays a pivotal role this season or simply remains part of the team's development process, his presence underscores the Seahawks' commitment to building a resilient, versatile roster. That's what makes this team so special, their relentless drive to improve, to push the boundaries, and to fight for every victory. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this move? Do you see Khalil Herbert playing a bigger role as the season progresses? Are you excited about his potential impact? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest news from the Seahawks camp. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep the Seahawks spirit alive as we gear up for what promises to be an exciting season ahead.